That's the best angle I can get on the camera at the moment, though. That's pretty gash. So if we move that forward a bit. See more of the kit. Okay, so can somebody please give me some feedback on the sound? I'm guessing Yindy just wanted another set at CLOWNFEST. Bless him. Okay, so my turn, I guess. Oh, let's turn yourself off. Turn you back on. Yeah. So, I'm PIERROT the Acid Clown. And this is the new incarnation of the beast. This is Incarnation Prime. Why have I called it Prime? Because I'm fed up of unit numbers. And I think this is all I'm ever going to need. The only thing I should ever need to do is swap some things out. Maybe swap the digital mixers out for an analog one, or swap this synth out for another one. Pudge, you're right in the way, love. Can you move a little bit? Just a little bit. Kitty cat. I've got a studio cat. We all have a studio cat. Okay. So, yeah. The beast has been run by the EMX since day dot. My first piece of kit about nearly 20 odd years ago, and I just like the hands-on feel of it. I don't like the MPC is the new addition, and she's absolutely beautiful, but she doesn't feel quite as hands-on. Like, I can't really do that quite as quickly on these, so it helps for thingies. Hold on a sec. Yep. There. Let me just get rid of. Is that one? No, damn it. Be one of these. It's not that one. That one. There we go. That's better. That's better. So yeah, the EMX for me is it's well hands-on. And I've got my kicks split, left and right. One channel's clean. That's what she sounds like, clean. And the other channel is run through an overdrive pedal and a distortion pedal. Actually, I usually have that. That'll do. So that's the two together. That's what it sounds like without it. It just kind of enhances it a little bit. And I've got a side chain going on over it and a little bit of delay. And that's the kick. My voice is coming through the little E4 rolling thing, which has got a scat as well, and loads of other kind of effects. So yeah, there's that. Get back to how. There we go. Are we good? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the EMX provides start, stop, and clock to absolutely everything. Oh, radio mics are really bad. Yeah, so the EMX provides start, stop to everything and sends MIDI notes on off to the base station 2. Let's play the base station 2 then, shall we? And again, what I like about the EMX is so you can change her on the fly. And I think she's even... She's not MIDI'd. She should be MIDI'd up. Or maybe she's not MIDI'd up, I haven't MIDI'd her up. And the base station is also going through a torpedo. Should be what she sounds like dry. It's bypassed. So, and then a low boost. Okay. So that's the main heart of my, the main brain of my rig, and she spits MIDI to the base station 2. And then to get audio out, they all go through the MX1 mixers. This mixer here deals with the drums mostly, and vocals. And this one here deals with all of the synths. So I've got the MPC1 split over here, so that the musical notes come out of that. Musical notes? Bass lines and shit, there we go. And the drums and stuff come out of here. And then the Zox box and blah, blah, blah. We'll get onto those in a minute. Well, yeah, let's do drums next. I've also got, so the way I do it is these are all kick patterns, and then these are all percussion patterns. And the percussion patterns are split to the individual outs, and the individual outs go into the external in of the TR8 from here. So, just turn it on. These noises. See when I mute the TR8, and she also has her own noises in there as well, but we'll get onto that in a second. So just mute the base station for a minute. So, and then this is what the TR8 sounds like. And then this mixer goes into this mixer and is on channel 3, and then the main out of this one comes into 3 Chaos pads. And the reason they go into 3 Chaos pads is for this reason. So, that's the brain, that's the heart with the mixers, and they all come through the Chaos pads to come out at you. I've got one Chaos pad set to 1/3 of the BPM, so it goes like this. And one set on the BPM. And another one set on the BPM. And that's why I love a Chaos pad. So yeah, I got 5 in the rig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 in the rig at the moment. I'm gonna get onto the other 2 in a minute. Okay, so we've done drums. Oh yeah, the new addition to the party is the Akai MPC1, and honestly, it's a beautiful piece of kit. Let's just hold on. I seem to be standing off camera a bit. Let's do that. There we go. The new addition to the party is the MPC1. Like I say, I've got one line set over here for the drums and one line set over here for the synth lines. There we go. I've got the right words this time. And oh my God, what has she brought to the party? What has she brought to the party? For ages and ages and ages, I've wanted samples, loops and beats in the rig that I can tempo change. Yeah, and to do it on the 555, which is my usual sampler, which I use for long vocals.
Sister 127, go ahead. Sister 127, go ahead.
Military radar advises they are picking up intermittent.
But we'll get on to that in a minute. So I used to trigger the samples by hand. I had to fanny about with them in some sort of DAW, make them at the right time, put them in here, and then trigger them from here. And because this is a mono synth, I had to dedicate 2 lines to doing that off of it, and it was just a ball ache. And it was just a pain in the ass. So I bought the MPC around about Christmas time, and oh my God, she's just literally changed the playing field. I swear to God, right? So now what I do is I load loops into her, and yeah, and then sequence them. So that's what the NPC is bringing to the party, honestly. Oh my God. So yeah, now I've got loops in there which I can time adjust in BPM. What's squealing? Yeah. By the way, I also was playing there the Zoxbox, which sounds. Okay, yep, that's the FX from that. And the other thing that we have coming out of there is a bass line. So, like I say, split it all over, and it sounds like this. I've just noticed that this one is not firing. Excuse me while I turn that one off. That should have had a side chain over it. The error kit is so glitchy, so glitchy. All right, let's turn that back on and see if she wants to play ball this time. No. Why not? Sync. Oh. PC, let's try MIDI. That might have been a me mistake, not a Roland mistake. There we go, that's better. That should have had one of these over it. That's better. 1, 2. Okay, it's also worth mentioning at this point that Stefan Attic is an absolute genius. He spent a few hours on the phone with me trying to sort out my sound. It was all muddy. I'm like, how is the sound out there now? Is it good? I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Because she sounded good here, but like. I've done it through this mixer before, and it sounded muddy when it's come out there, so I don't know what it sounds like out there. In the headphones, it sounds great, but you know. So yeah, so Stefan Attic, and he was like, well, you know, you've got too much bass and you've got too much kick, and they're all fighting for space. I'm like, well, how do I get rid of that? He's like, you want to put an EQ8 on it? I'm like, I'm not in the box, mate. He's like, but I saw Ableton in your rig. I was like, yeah, that's my other rig. You know, she hasn't changed much, but this one has. So he's like, well, have you got any sort of EQ you can use? And I'm like, well, actually, yeah, I have. So here it is. It's the Ultragraph by Behringer. And what I have is I have the clean kick coming out over here. That's what the Electrobe sounds like. This is what she sounds like with no effects. So that's the original raw noise from the Electrobe. I've spruced it a little bit. And I've sent that directly here. Oh, is that right? No. Now I've sent it through in here and cut all the low end off of it and given it a little bit of a peak around about 1K. And then the other line is split out and goes there to the pedals. Just to give it a bit more rumble. So yeah, without Stefan Attic and like pointing me at that, and so yeah, that's one channel. So one of the EQs goes in through there. The other EQ is for this one, and it's pushing the mid-range. So the top one is for the drums, just the kick actually, and the bottom one is for the entire of this MX1. So this whole MX1 goes through, and it's all deals with the synths. So that's the MPC1 playing, and the Zox box. Here's the distortion line for the Zox. Becomes a different beast at that point. Sub the bass station 2 back in. Reset the noise. Which brings me on to like the last two little bits and pieces that we've got in this mixer. So yeah, all the drums are dealt with over here. Here are the drums. The only bits and pieces that I've got left in the rig are 303s, and yeah, this one deals mostly with all the 303s and the synths. So my 303s are the Zox box, the TD3MO, the TD3, the Roland TB03 and the TB3, and this is what they all sound like. Just kill those drums. What else is playing? Oh yeah, kill that. Click something coming from somewhere. I wonder if I've got a metronome turned on. Okay, so this is the MO. No, it's not. It's the TD3. That looks a little loud over there. Let me turn it down a bit. Don't push it too hard. Okay, and I did the VCFO mod to this one, where you pull it down a bit, so it sounds a little bit more like the Zox box. It's got a really bassy, throaty sound to it, because the TD3 is very chirpy. So yeah, you just turn the VCO down. It's a tiny little screw in the back. Just gives it more bottom end. Honestly, the distorted Zox though, sounds pretty gash on its own, but when you marry the two up. Oh my god, clean line, distorted line. Okay, so that was the TD3. It is quite a chirpy bugger, and now I have a love-hate relationship with this box. I really, really do. So much so that I pulled all the black knobs off of it. This is the MO. No, it's not. That is. Now they're all playing like the same kind of pattern. All these boxes. But this is supposed to be the acid patch on this thing. I mean, that's not bad. Alright. And this is my issue with the MO, alright? That's both of them playing, and that's both of their cut-offs fully down, and both of their resonance fully up, alright? I'm just going to walk you through going from off to on, or closed to open. Are we ready? Oh, right, okay, now let's just close them both off. We'll open those again. This is my issue with these two boxes, right? So we'll do the TD3 first. Alright, this is closed cut off. Open cut off. Alright. This is the MO. That's closed cut off. The percussive sound that comes out of this thing is lovely, but oh, it comes in harsh. It just gets worse, and then so I tend to sit it around about there. There's an underlie for the TD, and not mess with it too much. Anyhow, we were talking 303s, weren't we? We were talking 303s? I'm sure we were talking 303s. What's making a noise? You're making a noise. Stop making a noise. Okay, so, yeah, the only other pieces of kit in the thing are the TB3 and the TB03 and the TB3. And they are linked together middly. So whatever the silver one plays, the black and green one will play as well. And they sound little like this. That was the silver one. And that's the green one. And when you put them together, they sound like this. The only other thing worth mentioning, we're screaming away in the land of distortion somewhere. Yeah, the only other thing worth mentioning is the Boss SL20. Is it? Oh, mind that. I just got poked in the bottom. So the aux from this MX1 goes out into this pedal and then into the Chaos pad. Let me just prep the Chaos pad. OE155. So I think the rig's sounding pretty good at the moment, but I can only hear what I hear in the studio. I'm hoping it sounds pretty good out there. Let's do... Oh, you bugger. There we go. Phaser delay. That's the one we want. Right. So yeah, this is to do with this one. I don't really know which one I've put through it yet. If I put any through it at all. Let's turn that down. The base station doesn't want it. Okay, let's put it on. Let's try the TD3. Okay. So send and return. So here is the TD3. No, that's the Xbox, you funny. There we go. Sorry, pulled the cable out of the Chaos pad, so it was coming. The noise was coming out of there. I do apologise about that. So TD3. I'm sorry I can't get to questions. Sorry I can't get to questions. Anyway, TD3. And this is through the pedals. Just get it where it needs to be. That one or that one? these wired in the wrong way. Well, that was very anticlimactic, but what that does, and I've got these wired in the wrong way, it should go into the other one first. But anyway, one's got a phaser delay on it, and this is a slicer, and it slices up. You can kind of get the feel for what it was doing there, but it was doing it very, very badly. And that's really it. That's it. Yeah. So the sampler runs through Chaos Pad 2 as well, a little mini one. So, and I get the feeling it's a little bit broken as well at the moment. That pad didn't seem to want to respond at all. Let me just see if that's the case. Delay, phaser delay, hold. Yeah, why are you not firing? Oh, it is, it's just not coming out. What's wrong then? Oh.
What do you think?
There we go. And that's your lot, kiddies. Join me for one more day of CLOWNFEST, the last day tomorrow, the 5th day. I will endeavour to have a look at the chat once I have finished. Oh, hear that distortion squealing away in the background? I can certainly hear that distortion squealing away in the background. Should we turn that off? There he is. Okay, yeah, join me tomorrow. If you know anybody who wants to put a track in the thread, please stick one in the thread. I hope that was okay. I hope that sounded alright. I have absolutely no way of checking. I will have a look at it later and see how it sounds. Right, so yeah, see you tomorrow for episode 264 of the Unsigned Review Live. 264 episodes, amazing, eh? Nearly 6 years. In August it will be 6 years. 6 years, a long fucking time. Thank you all for your wonderful words of kindness in the chat throughout all of CLOWNFEST. You've been fucking amazing. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for a little bit more of this.